Hi guys, my name is Jillian and welcome to my channel. On this channel, I like to talk about topics related to health and wellness. And today I'm going to be talking about natural remedies you can do at home for the low. It is important to use natural remedies as much as we can if they are convenient to us based on our situation and if they make sense based on what we're going through. Over-the-counter medicine that you can buy from wherever you buy your medicine from can be potentially harmful to us based on the ingredients they have in them, and they can do more damage than good to our bodies. They are also super expensive, and we can build an intolerance to them, meaning after a while they just won't work for us anymore. Natural remedies have been used all over the world in many traditions, and most importantly, they're super duper cheap, and you may be able to use what you have already in your house to make these remedies. So today I'm going to be discussing common health problems and natural, cheap, easy, efficient ways to solve them. The first one we're going to be talking about is acne. Acne is a super common problem. I mean, I personally didn't even get acne until I went to college and past college. I never even got it in high school, but it's a common problem. And how do we solve it usually is by going to the store and going through the aisles to the face washes that do not work. And they have a bunch of stuff that dries out your skin, makes your skin flaky, and usually, well, sometimes, I'll say sometimes, not usually, it makes your breakouts or your acne even worse than it was. One solution for acne is apple cider vinegar, also known as ACV. ACV can be used as a toner, but it's important not to put apple cider vinegar directly on your skin because it's super strong, super potent. So what you need to do is mix one part apple cider vinegar. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. So what you need to do is mix 1 part of apple cider vinegar with 2 parts of water. It acts as a toner, so you can leave it on your face. You can use it to clean your face. The reason apple cider vinegar works is because it has an organic acid that kills acne-causing bacteria. The second solution I have is honey. Honey can be applied directly to the skin. If you have sensitive skin or you don't know how your skin will react to honey, put a little piece somewhere on your skin, leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes, see if your skin reacts to it, and if it doesn't react to it, then it's good to go. Honey is really good for inflamed pimples. It doesn't really work for all types of acne and breakouts, but it is really good for pimples that are inflamed. It draws out the fluid in that inflamed pimples, and it also reduces inflammation in the pimple. The next solution is green tea. Green tea has an antioxidant phenol called EGCG. ECGC lowers male hormone levels, helping reduce the production of skin cells, which causes less cloggage in your skin and in your pores. It stops clogged pores and helps reduce inflammation, redness, and swelling. EGCG also fights damage from UV rays to prevent skin cancer, and green tea also works to help tighten our skin. There are plenty of ways to use green tea as an agent to fight your acne. You can use it as a face mask. You can blend it up in a blender and use the powder and put the powder on your face. There are so many ways, there's so many ingredient combinations you can use with it. Just look up what's best for you and use that. I also forgot to mention that we have a special guest judge, Justin! The next health problem we're going to be talking about is sweating. Sweating is super common, and no, I'm not talking about when you go to the gym or you work out and you're sweating. No, I'm talking about it's -5 degrees outside and you're sweating profusely, and this is actually a medical related problem. A lot of people recommend actually just going to your doctor and having them prescribe something, but if your sweating is not that bad and you just need a home remedy to soak up some sweat, then I'm here to tell you some. You can use potato to absorb the sweat within your body because it is a high potassium food. High potassium foods help with soaking up excess water that your body produces. So you can cut up potato slices and you can put them on your troubled areas to help soak up your excess water and leave you feeling high and dry. To be honest, I don't even know what high and dry means. Isn't that when like someone leaves you high and dry? Okay, so potatoes won't leave you feeling high and dry, they'll just leave you feeling dry. You can also use witch hazel. Witch hazel is an astringent and it acts as a superficial closer for your pores. So all you have to do is take witch hazel and dip it on a cotton ball or those little circular things that you use for your face. I don't know what they're called. And just pat it on the trouble areas and it'll soak it up. The last one is coconut oil. Coconut oil acts as a natural deodorizer. The lauric acid in coconut oil helps stop sweat-causing bacteria. Okay, so the next one we're going to be talking about is a UTI, which is not a very happy thing at all. A UTI is a urinary tract infection, and contrary to popular belief, UTI can happen in both men and women. It is a nasty infection that causes painful urination and a whole bunch of stuff in your body. UTIs can be super serious, and if you do have a UTI infection, you should probably see a doctor. But in the meantime, before you can see a doctor, or you're broke, or I don't know what your situation is, there are natural remedies to help stop some of the symptoms. The first solution is to eat cranberries or drink unsweetened cranberry juice, which is disgusting. I hate cranberry juice, but I do drink it when there's times where I'm like, dang, I'm peeing too much. Let me drink some cranberry juice because I'm peeing too much throughout the week. Don't mean I have a UTI, just means I'm peeing too much, but it does help with UTIs. Cranberries contain a bacteria, and no, not all bacteria are bad for you. Some bacteria are actually good for you. They have a bacteria in them that fights off the bacteria that causes UTI. The next one is vitamin C. Vitamin C increases the acidity of your urine, killing off bacteria. There are many ways to take vitamin C. You can take vitamins, you can drink it, you can eat it. Overall, vitamin C is a good vitamin to have constantly in your body, and you should never be deficient in it. The last one is garlic. Garlic is antibacterial, and it also contains good bacteria that helps your kidneys. One of the best ways to consume garlic for a UTI is actually very disgusting. It is by making garlic tea. I know it's gross, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You can start by peeling and mashing the garlic and let it seep in warm water for 5 minutes and drink it. The next one is menstrual cramping, period discomfort, something that is an unfortunate problem, but that is so nasty because I just have my finger in between my toe and I just stuck it in the air and waved it around like I just don't care. Anyways, don't fret, because there are ways to get rid of the discomfort we feel on our periods without having to take over-the-counter medicine. The first one is vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency can cause menstrual disorders that can cause us to have more painful periods and irregular periods. They can also reduce substances that can trigger pain when on our periods. Again, just like with vitamin C, there are plenty of ways to consume vitamin D, and it also is important that we are not deficient in it because vitamin D offers a plethora of benefits for our body. The second one is a heat pad. A heat pad relaxes the uterine muscles, decreasing blood flow and therefore reducing pain. I personally love heat pads. Every time I'm on my period, every single time I'm on my period, even if I'm not in pain, my heat pad is coming out. That thing is the best thing I have ever gotten. I'm telling you, heat pads are life-changing, and it's the easiest thing. Your body cannot become intolerant to heat. Because guess what? In the summer, we are always hot. Always. We are never intolerant to heat. It's always gonna work. Actually, I'm not extremely sure scientifically if we can become intolerant to heat. So I'm not gonna say that as a fact. I'm gonna say that as an opinion. Ginger acts similarly to heat pads. It relaxes the muscles in our uterus, increases the blood flow, and also eases inflammation. The best way to try this method is by drinking ginger tea, where you can find at really any local store. And some people say that ginger tea is as good as ibuprofen for them when they're on their periods. Okay, so moving on up to the next disorder, with a new list of remedies from the sky. So the next health disorder we're going to be talking about is rough, dry, flaky skin. Rough, dry, flaky skin is a problem for a lot of people, especially if you have skin sensitivity, and especially in cold, dry seasons. Salt is a great way to get rid of this problem. You can create a salt scrub by mixing 1 cup salt and a 1/2 cup massage oils and putting it on your body. This is an exfoliant, so do not use if you have sensitive skin, or if you do use it and you have sensitive skin, use it in moderation and do not scrub as hard. With any exfoliant period, you shouldn't be scrubbing hard because the exfoliants have agents in them that are scrubbing you even with a little bit of wipage or moving of your hand. The next one I'm going to be talking about is shower routine. So make sure that you are taking shorter showers because the longer you are in water, the more that your skin dries out. And the second one is to use warm water instead of hot water. Hot water can burn skin and cause skin damage. It's also important, especially if you have sensitive skin, to use soap that is free of fragrances to reduce irritants in your skin. Okay, the last one I'm going to be talking about for dry, flaky, dusty skin, I'm just kidding, is a humidifier. Humidifier can reduce the dryness in your house by placing water into the air and increasing the moisture levels in your house. It can also help reduce nosebleeds if you guys suffer from them like me. Bloody nose, stick a tampon in it, but if you don't want that at all, humidifier is a good way to reduce that, and it also relieves symptoms that are caused from the cold, flu, or sinus infections. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I gave you guys a bunch of quick, easy, simple, cheap, most importantly cheap, ways to help stop or relieve symptoms caused by common health issues. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for my next one. Bye! Oh wait, someone else wants to say bye. Can't forget him. Bye!